Welcome back to The Merge, the wrestling guide for Jiu Jitsu, powered by Fuji Sports. Clay Lautt knocks off previously undefeated Hayden Hidlay in the UNC versus NC State rivalry matchup. He hits this beautiful elevator to defend his single leg and secure the fall. So Hidlay has Clay in his single leg from here. Clay pops out to the outside, headlock with the left arm. His right arm's going to underhook now, okay? Now, there's a few things that change between them when this happens, but I'm just gonna walk through a pretty standard elevator from here. So I have the underhook, headlock, I'm gonna take a step inward, or my opponent's weight might be coming forward, right, using their momentum against them. And once I do that, my left leg's gonna be elevating them over as my right leg stays planted into the ground here. Now, if you notice, my right leg's still planted, right? That's used to kind of kick off and hip heist up to finish on top, okay? But when you notice, what Hidlay winds up doing when Clay tries to hit this elevator is he winds up taking this arm off the single leg, putting it to the mat and trying to like cartwheel and hop over to the other side, okay? So this is what would have happened if Clay didn't react to this. Yeah, right? Definitely not a good spot for Clay. So what Clay had to do was he made this like split second, it's actually amazing, this adjustment from coming from this underhook here to pushing on Hidlay's hip to guide him over. If he did not put his hand to the hip, his weight would have crashed down on the opposite side and Clay would have found himself fighting off his own back, okay? So as he winds up taking that roll back to the elevator, Hidlay's gonna plant his arm to the ground, try and jump over. Clay's right hand's gonna push on the hip, guide him over to his back. So if we end up in this elevator type position again, same exact setup, right? From a jiu-jitsu perspective, end of the day, if they're on a single leg and I'm wrapped around the head like this, I can always just go hand to hand and try and finish his guillotine until he taps, right? Also, threatening his guillotine might have him let go of his leg to start addressing the guillotine if I want to use that just to get out of the single leg, right? But end of the day, if you have the submission, take it, try and finish it. Now, worst case scenario, let's say I go for this, and as I go for the elevator, still from a jiu-jitsu perspective, he winds up getting his weight back. I might have totally telegraphed it, hands go to the mat, I'm not getting this roll. Watch. Here, right? Two options, right? I can keep this guillotine, cut the angle, throw the leg over, finish this guillotine. Or let's say he's still, hands go to the mat here and I end up in this position. I want to threaten the guillotine. He goes to grab the hands. Look, I can scoot my legs out now because they're no longer grabbing my leg for the single leg. So you can use this as a segue to get the guillotine and finish the submission, or even just get your legs out and get back to your feet. He feels the threat, he wants to address it. Thanks for tuning into The Merge. For more episodes, check out themergeonline.com. Follow us on social media, and I'll see you guys next Friday.